Hi guys. Yeah, thanks a lot.
He was, yeah, blowing bubbles at you, but also getting it on my laptop.
Yeah, I saw that. All right, guys, let's start warming up. Wrists and shoulders, etc. All the stuff you already know how to do. Nice work, you guys. A little bit of shoulder push-ups here in a tabletop or in a plank position. Looks good. Nice work, you guys. Let's get into a plank position. We'll get 20 Macarenas in, bang those out. Keep the whole body nice and straight, no wiggling or shifting the hips from side to side. You got it. Hmm. Good. Land those hands nice and light. It's almost bittersweet when they make it back to the floor in those Macarenas. No big deal. Let's go ahead and take the arms out to the side. We'll start with our small circles here, isolating that humerus head in the shoulder socket and gradually getting bigger. You could do this seated or standing, totally up to you. And once you reach that full range of motion, moving backward and gradually getting quicker. Nice work, you guys. Swing that side to side a little bit, should feel pretty good. And then go ahead and push them forward. And push them back, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And push them up. and down. Good. Go ahead and swing them side to side here. Good. And then we'll just get into that little extra wrist stuff here, that Thai massage technique where you're just going to get that forearm under the shin, cut off that blood circulation to the wrist. And then release. You feel that nice blood forced through down into that little joint made up of 8 little bones. It gets no blood to them. All right, guys, other side, shove that left forearm under the shin. And then take the arm out, that nice rush of warmth through that joint, everything you need. And let's come into a passive hang here. You can grab your blocks. Perfect. Tuck handstand. And push up into the active shape. Did your son bail on shoulder warm-ups, Belinda? That was it. And then sink the chest, tilt the pelvis forward. Excellent. And push up into the active shape. Breathe softly and evenly. Hmm. Nice. And then go ahead and uh, just lift up to a tabletop position. Bring the right foot forward. We'll sink into a lunge here. Bringing the torso up. And sink the hips back, pull the front toes towards you. Just a little bit into those hamstrings of the front leg. And sink the hips forward again just for a breath. And switch sides. Good. Sink the hips back, pull the front toes towards you. Yow. And shift the hips forward. Perfect. Okay, guys, let's just get into our entries here. We're going to start with our scissor entries, 5 and 5, just like always. 5 tucks and then 5 straddles. No surprises. Good. Just get through them. In and out is what matters. If you nail one, hang out there, but let's get in and out of these gracefully like pros. And your scissors start with that anchor leg nice and high already, so you're eliminating momentum. And softly. No big deal. You guys have done these a million times. Hey, girl. Hi. I'm right here. I'm right here. Yeah. Oh, you guys smell like dogs. Nice, Belinda. Good. Woo. Good. Straight up. There you go. Good. Point those feet right away. That follow through. Good. I know. So close, Diane. Yep. I don't mind it. Good. Yes. Hmm. Nice. Belinda, get that left arm in the game there. That left elbow has been bending recently anyway. So really, really focus on keeping that. Yep. Yep. Nice and straight. You got it. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Really nice. Nice, Diane. Easy, Melissa. Yeah. Babette, really nice. Feet nice and pointed in that entry. That looked great. Good. Hmm. I love that, Belinda. Yo. Mm. Hips first, feet second. Follow through. Yep. Nice little straddle there, Diane. Looking good. Yep. Awesome, you guys. There you go. Hmm. Yep. Mm. Get that booty up there. Yeah, nice, Nikki. We got to work on that number two head position for you, just in your, just generally speaking, I think, because that's so comfortable. If you can, if that's your second nature, you know, we should work on just the balance in that head position alone. You got it. Good job. Nice work, you guys. If you have one more, get it done, and then we'll give the wrists a little bit of a break here. Little circles. We'll just hang out in a straddle for a minute. Good job. So today I want to work on a little bit of compression, some of our drills on and off the blocks, and also revisit these entries we just did with just a little bit more stress added to them. Is that a good word? I don't know. But just actually not exiting out of them, going to your limit and then pushing back up into your handstand. So we'll do a couple each side in the scissor entry and then as well with the tuck and straddle. And kind of what I mean by this is if you're coming out of your handstand, coming out through a scissor entry or scissor exit, just how far can you go and still be able to come back up into it? So just tilt the pelvis forward, fight for it, and then push that foot back up. All right, so we'll do that. Just find that limit. You can keep the other foot on the wall. No, that's always okay with me, but just find that limit. How far can that foot go just before it pulls you down? Just push it back up. So we're going to do a couple each side on your scissors. Then we'll do the same thing in our tucks and straddles, okay? whenever you're ready. Take breaks, give your wrists lots of loving, no big deal. There's no pressure to perform. This is all concentration, knowing when you've reached your limit and not letting the body just take over. Like, yeah, nice, Nikki, you got it. Not letting gravity take over. You fight for that. Yeah, yes, good. Whoa, never seen it that good. That's awesome. Nice, Diane. Good. Yep. Nice, Melissa. You got it. You got it. Just knowing that limit. Yep. Maya. Maya's here. Hey, girl. Hello, beauty. Nice, Melissa. I'll take that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like a breakdown. I like some crazy legs every now and again. Have my share. Good. Fight for it. Yes. Nice. Good, Babette. Yeah, perfect. Just finding that limit. Where do you lose consciousness? I guess. Yeah, Nikki, nicely done. You got it, Belinda. Yes, very nice. So that's kind of that stress, that area where you just before gravity wins and you're pushing it back up. That's the second half of your press entries anyway, right? This is the second half. I focus a lot on the first half where you're filling in that dead zone through those negative exits and like really trying to slow it down and finding that point where you just can't maintain it and then you're out. So that's that first part of that press entry. But this is really that second half where you've got to use the whole body, really fight to get through it. So it's like this two-part kind of theory for a press. I just make up theories as I go. I've got this new theory now where it's just a two-part. Yeah, nice, Belinda. Yeah, you can feel just at that tipping point, right? And then you force that leg up. And that's really kind of, you're recruiting the whole body here to get into that. That's nice. You got it, Melissa. Yep, yep, yep. Perfect, perfect. Yep, really nice, really nice, really nice. All right, one more, Diane, and then we'll move into our tucks. Same thing. Yeah, one more, Melissa. Go for it. Hmm. Okay, pro, whatever. Nice. Nice. Awesome, Diane. So kind of that same thing where you just, you can give your wrists a little love and whatever. So we'll move into that tuck with that same principle of how far can I go? Now, Nikki, this is where you have to really check in because your hips just want to go like, yeah, and there's no way back from that. There just isn't. So this is really about consciously staying, this is really just developing body awareness. So you get into that tuck handstand. Let's see. And how, where is it? What's your tipping point of coming out? Can you scoop the belly and pull the thighs in and then push back up? So you have to find just that level of how willing are you to pull the thighs in, tilt the pelvis back in order to then push the hips open to get those legs back up. Okay. You can do this back to wall or chest to wall if you prefer. Chest to wall is super easy, but back to wall is a little bit harder in this case. Yep. Yeah. This is all just understanding that tipping point that you have when nice. Okay. Good, Belinda. I'm into it. Nice, Babette. Strong focus here. Concentrate on where is that tipping point. Focus on the hips closing and then opening. Nice, Melissa. I'll take it. Yeah. I am not laughing. Let me mute myself. I hope you guys know that when I laugh, it's only because I've been there. I've been there for greater, longer periods of time than you guys have been, for sure. So in your tuck, it's really where is that tilting point? Is your internet not working still, Diane? Weren't they supposed to be there fixing it? Good job.
They tell
Yeah,
me it's the main cable up the road that's the issue. It's not actually us. So they're supposed to come
right.
tomorrow. We'll see.
Good job. Okay, well, we'll see. Good. Focus on push the shoulders away from the wall as you're tilting the pelvis closed. You got it. You got it. Not much further, Babette. There you go. There you go. Push it. You got it. Nice. Really nice. Really nice. You got it. Yep, exactly. You feel just that little moment, and then you got it. You got it. It must be taxing. You have to be willing to push into these, just be a little less comfortable as we're seeking comfort in our handstands, changing our relationship with discomfort, perhaps. Improving the ability to concentrate and really be checked in to what's happening in the physical body, that really developed proprioception and body awareness. That's all this is. Nice, Diane. That was awesome. Yeah, really good. Good job. All right, so we'll do the same thing in our straddles. That's no surprise. So kind of that same thing. How far? Whoa. Get closer to the wall. Oh my God. How far are you willing to bring the legs down and together before you push back up? This is not going to be easy, okay? You can go all the way up to your handstand or stay in your straddle. And here's what I want you to focus on doing. Scoop the belly like you're exiting, bring the legs down. This is killing me right now. And then push back up to that straddle. So it might be a small movement, okay? This is just knowing where your limits are. What's your limit? Where can you correct it? You might want to get closer, Belinda. A little far away for that. You got it.
Are
Yeah.
you recommending with your bum on the wall or not?
I am. Unless you can hold it without it, but I am. Because that'll help you get through the whole drill. You got it, Belinda. Yes, good. It's a nice limit. That's your limit right there. Right? So then what's going to get us back up in our straddle? Tilt the pelvis. Push the feet away from each other. Good. A little bit closer. If you're in a bagel back then, it's really hard to overcorrect out of that. Yeah, that's impossible. You want to get a little bit closer. All right, Nikki, you got this. So tilt the pelvis down. You're bringing the feet together a little bit. Find that limit. These are neither fun nor easy. Just in case you were wondering. Good, good, good. Yeah, maybe just one more of these and then we'll move on to some fun stuff. Just knowing your limit. How can you make corrections if you don't know what your limit is? Right? Good. Nice little entry there, Babette. You got it. Nice little straddle. You got it, Belinda. Good. Keep those legs nice and straight. Straighten those knees. Ew! You got it, girl. Nice work, you guys. Let's get off the wrists and shoulders for a couple of minutes. You can come into any forward fold that you want. Nice work, you guys. And then go ahead and roll onto your back. We'll do a couple of little compression exercises before we start utilizing our compression ability with the next things we're going to do. So we're going to start with our arms up overhead and just pull the knees up into the armpits. Lift straight up and then crunch. All right. Really using that low belly to lift the hips and then crunch the knees into the armpits. Good. Get the knees all the way into the armpits. Come on now. Get those knees in the armpits. Crunch that low belly. Come on now. Come on. Come on. Yes. Good. One good one. That's all we need. All right, let's do the rest of our straddles. We'll do some straddle roll-ups. It's that same thing. You're just scooping that belly, crunch it, take the feet wide, and crunch. Crunch it, roll, feet together. You got it. About 10 good ones. Straddle roll-ups. No momentum. Good. No momentum. I know, these are just words I say. Nice work. Yeah, Diane, you can bang those out if you want. And then go ahead and grab your blocks. Right. So we will, let's see, which one's the easiest one? Probably wide. I would say wide. All right, so we'll take the blocks wide. And you're just going to hop onto the blocks, lift, use the same compression we just did for those two little ab things we just did, and lean into it, lift the hips up over the shoulders, and land the feet softly on the floor. All right. Push and land. All right, we'll just do that version of it. Just take the feet wide. Same thing here with your handstands, always like elevating, scoop that belly, lean in, and bring the feet together. Really focus on what it takes to land softly. Bring the feet together, land softly. Everything just like a straddle roll up. Concentration is key here. It's not like you're trying to get off of the blocks. If that's where your head is, it won't work. So get your head in to the shoulders and the hips getting up and crunching that low belly and holding those hips up so that the feet just lift up naturally without you thinking about lifting the feet up. Sound good? Sounds great. Good. Definitely don't look at your feet. Do not look at your feet. Crunch. Lift way up onto the tippy tops of the toes. And then that's what's going to get your hips higher up over the shoulders. I don't mind that. A little hop, whatever. Good. Get way up onto those toes, Melissa. Impossible to do this with flat feet. Land on the, lift up off of the toes, land gracefully on the toes. If you want to lean against the wall, that's fine, bet. Good. If these are feeling super fun, you can all then go into lifting up and taking the feet wide and landing on the blocks. We'll just see. Get your head out of your feet for once and into that low belly doing all the work. What's going to hold those hips up in order for you to move the legs freely? Yep. This I don't think is a strength thing at all. I really don't. Just FYI. I'm just saying. Does anybody think that this is a strength thing? Raise your hand if you think it's a strength thing. Oh, okay. Only 2 people. All right. What else could it be?
It's not overall strength, but it's strength in that thing I'm supposed to do where I crunch in and I can't find the strength.
Right, could be. Yeah, accessing that deep core strength that you have because I watch you do everything else. I watch all of you do everything else. So it's not that you don't have the strength, it's about accessing it in this one particular thing. That's all. It's in there.
But I can't hold hollow body. Is that where the strength is? Like I've never been able to. Is there something about my low disc that doesn't like it? Doesn't have, not why?
Your low disc. No, has nothing to do with your low disc. I promise. It is, look at all the other things that you do. Slow scissor exits, really nice straddle exits. You already have it in you. It's already there. It's just accessing it in this thing because this thing is hard. And it's easier. The brain will play tricks on you. It's easier for the brain to say, we're not strong enough. When it's there, it's just about finding it. Push through the hands, push down, crunch that low belly, lean and lift. You got this. Lift way up onto the toes, way up, not with toes even bent. Get way up on the top of that big toe. Look how high the hips are when you do that. That's all you have to do is get those hips up over the shoulders. And yes, Melissa. Yes. Yes. Oh my God. That was great. Way up onto the toes. Hips get nice and high, nice and light. So it doesn't matter how modified you do anything that we're doing. If you want to lean against the wall, fine with me. Do whatever you want. Modify it, modify it, modify it until you succeed at the experience, and you can repeat the experience from there and continue on repeating it more progressively. Yeah, good. Maybe a couple of trips from the inside to the outside. Nice and light. Maybe jump a little bit. Just make sure you land softly. Jump the feet wide and land on the blocks. Nice and light in your normal straddle width between the blocks. I think Belinda just threw her blocks into the fireplace. It's away from me. I know, right? Okay. Yeah, so enough of that. Let's see, what was this we were doing? Nice and light. So let's go ahead and get rid of one, and we'll use one, and we're just going to practice lifting up and land forward with that foot. This is so nice. This is your nice little scissor exit. Lift. Use the belly to pull the thigh toward the belly when you're lifting up. Push and just float that foot forward. This is a beautiful, beautiful drill. Light and breezy. Breezy. Make sure the block is far enough away from you so you can lift the foot and pull it towards you. So you'll want to move that block away, Belinda, just a little bit. Yeah, nice and light. Push, float the foot up. You got it, Melissa. Push. Yes, I don't mind that one bit. Land super light. It's your job in this lifetime to land softly. Land on the toes, not the whole foot. Good. Move that block a little bit away from you, Babette. Yeah, I don't need to tell you that. You already figured that out. Yeah, nice, Belinda. Lock it in. Lean the hips forward. Nice and light. Land softly. Landing is bittersweet. This is where you're fighting for it. This is your negative exit, right? This is that little dead zone. This is this little space we're always fighting for. So fight for that here. Use that low belly. Come on now. Get those hips up. Nikki. IDK. Tell someone share, what's happening here? What's your experience? Oh, Melissa, okay. Is this working, not working? Effective, not effective, not effective, not beneficial, beneficial in any way to your handstand? I got one thumbs up from Diane. Thank you, Diane, for being so supportive. Babette, I got another thumbs up. Good job.
So I think I'm jumping, maybe jumping too much to make it not as effective as it should be, just because my goal is to get on and off the block as opposed to maybe doing the exercise.
No, I like do whatever you got to do to get through it. I think, yeah, jumping on and off is just going to be the way that it is. Just even building a a space where you feel confident jumping on and off of a block is enough sometimes. You know, these blocks can be weird. They might, they flip around a lot. So I'm okay. Jump on and off. And then once that's second nature, then we start pushing and elevating and using the belly and floating on and off. It's all a process. You guys love this. Don't forget. Yeah, already better. Really nice. Yeah. Push and inhale. Stupid breath anyway. Push and inhale. Scoop the belly. Yeah. Keep that leg lifted when you land. Exiting is funny because it's almost like you want to retrain the body to that, you're in charge, by the way. So you're retraining the body like you're only coming out, but also prepared to go right back in. So there's no like, oh, it's over. And that, just that give up, that energetic, oh, I'm done. I'm out of it now. There's always that idea of like, I might have to go right back into this. And so just getting that mindset of I'm landing softly, but my leg is still up just in case Denise says kick right back up. Right. Yeah, good. You guys can take a little bit of a break. We'll watch Diane here work it out. Okay, good job. And then we'll go ahead and work on some not timed holds, but let's spend the last 5 minutes just in our favorite shapes, breathing. Sound good? Half stag, straight handstand, whatever you like. Just get back to your favorite shapes and hang out and go through everything we've covered already. Keep the head in the game. Nice choice, Diane. Looks great. Yep, nice, Melissa. Yeah, perfect, Belinda. That looks great. Good. Nice, Babette. Super nice. Nice, Nikki. I like those little stag positions. I like that stag position for you. That looks great. Hmm, good. Really nice, Nikki. I love that. Are you guys doing that with Louisa a lot? That full stag position? A little bit sometimes. I really love it. I love that you guys, yeah, it looks good. Nice, Diane. Really good. Inhale when you lift. You got it. Good. Nice, Babette. Hold on to that shape right there. Yo, you could be this much further from the wall so that back leg can go a little bit further back. You already know that. Yeah, let's do that again. Nice, Belinda. Perfect, Diane. Boy, that's come a long way. Really nice. Rock solid handstand. Yep, rock solid. Yeah. Knackered. Yeah, yeah, really good, Belinda. That's a really nice shape for you. Hold on to that. Lift the front leg up slightly, just the knee, not the foot, and then bend the knee a little bit more. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yep, yep, yep. Really nice. Really nice. You got it. Nice, Babette. Bend that top knee a little bit. Just slide onto the top of that back foot, and that'll give you just the shape you're looking for. Yeah, 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 yeah. I love it. Oh, that's great. Yeah, you guys look good. See, that's perfect right there. Really nice. You got it. Good job. Fun. Nice. Good job, you guys. I hope that was fun. And don't forget, we love handstands. They bring us joy. And I love you guys. So thank you. Have a nice weekend, okay? Bye.